Okay, so we saw some of the film Samsara. Have you ever heard of that or seen it? No?
Samsara?
Samsara is the name of the movie, yeah. Did you see, we saw a bit in a Chinese factory. Did you see that? It was on Facebook. A clip from that was on Facebook. Anyone saw it on Facebook? No? Okay. So, just a few discussion points, just to get some key vocabulary, and we'll talk about the movie as well. Okay. What do you think? In key words, what is the film about? What is the film about? What do you think?
Cultures.
Cultures. Okay, good. Cool, man. Yeah. Cultures.
Kinds of life.
Good. Yeah. Lifestyles. Lifestyles. Yeah. Different ways people live their lives.
Economy.
Economy, yeah, we start seeing things like economy coming through there. You saw the beginning, so just the last part, which was related to, there was earlier parts, so we'll maybe have time to review and then go back and have a look. We probably will actually, just to get fine-tune a little bit of these talking points. Okay?
Beliefs.
Beliefs, okay. Yeah, so the guy with the tattoos now, and the baby, and the other people, and that's like comes through the culture and lifestyle. What there were other images of. We're talking about way people live or how they live. So we saw cities. Huh? So we're asking what do you think the film is about in key words? Huh? I think maybe. What do we call that collective? The people, all the people. What do we call it? The key word for that. People, or we can say there are a lot of different people. How do we call that collectively? What do we call it?
Community.
Okay, community. That's good. Community. Good. Inhabitants. Inhabitants. Yeah, we saw some massive cities, no? I think Los Angeles was in there, Shanghai, and it's just crazy skyscrapers and all the cars going past like 24 hours a day. Humanity. No? Humanity. Yeah, so we saw, and so moving on to cities, so we saw the beginning of the shining city, that old, so that old, I think it's in Cambodia or something, just thousands of temples and things like that, no? So how do they compare? How does it, the images of the old cities or the tribe in Africa, now how do they compare? What are the similarities and the differences between those buildings, those cities? No?
The quiet and the freedom.
Okay, yeah, like a quiet life, no? Quiet, peaceful. Yeah, I don't have time to show all the movie, obviously, but there's a bit after the cities and everything's frenetic, no? Frenetic. Okay, energy, no? Movement, no? And the other ones in the massive city, constant, no? In this one they were sort of like tranquil, sort of more passive, sitting down, no? Relaxed. Yeah, so there's an interesting contrast there between just in the cities, just seeing the structures, the way people live. You've got the quiet, relaxed energy, peaceful, frenetic energy. Yeah, and so after the cities and we see all this energy, the movement, there's this guy and he does like a performance, he puts like plastiline everywhere, like he's sort of going like psycho, and like this sort of like how it changes our characters, no? To live in these massive cities, no? And we sort of experience that every day, no? It's a bit more stressful now, maybe. Okay, good. What does it say? What do you think? We saw at the beginning, sort of past cities, no? The people don't live there anymore. It's just people go to visit. It's like a beautiful thing that came from the past, no? But so what can we talk about? No? What does it say about just what you saw? What does it say about the past and maybe the future? Well, the present as well of humanity, no? What do you think? Like how is it similar? And how do you think it is different? And what words can we use now to describe the present and maybe the future? And how would you describe that past time?
In the video where something in past?
How the cities in the beginning? We saw how they're completely abandoned, but they remain these amazing structures. Huh? And then it goes on to show a more historic lifestyle. No? And that's what we'll go on to talk about, how it connects to what we're looking at with China and Tibet. But maybe it's a good time to have a review of the first, just the first part, quickly, so we can hone in on a few of the topics. So I keep standing up. They're truly spectacular images. Well, not simply, try to use detail. I'll probably pause it after each little section for a couple of minutes so you can just get your ideas on the paper. Okay? So just describe what you see. Just try to write down, okay, there are old buildings, the sunshine, nobody's there, etc. Try to use as much detail as you can, okay? Okay, so just describe what you see in the film. Okay, so obviously you don't have to describe every single second. Take your time. Oh, that looks interesting. Each has golden paint. It's shining. Yeah, so you have to write. Oh, the camera's moving. I can see another temple. Exactly. Yeah. Or every second, just focus on one bit. Okay. And I guess I'll pause it after every section and then just reflect a little bit. Okay, what do you think of this? What is this? Huh? Okay, what does it make you feel? How does it, yeah? What is it about? Yep. Okay. Can you press? Okay. Let's share what we've written. Do you want to start, Paco? What did you write about these two sections contrasting?
The film begins with some images of an old and antique city, an antique place, where we can find a lot of vegetation.
Vegetation?
Yeah. And a kind of monastery or places to pray.
Okay, very good.
The second section looks like a place of the future, an unreal place created by men, like an artificial beach.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Very good. Cool, huh? Yeah. Some good words there. Futuristic, artificial. Yeah. For sort of like this is, let's say here, present, past. Yeah. Monastery, sort of temples, antiquated. Yeah, antiquated. Laura, what have you written?
The place is so gorgeous. You can feel the quiet and peaceful of the people. The structures are so huge and half over.
Mm-hmm. Huge, the quiet of the people, gorgeous, like this word, no? Gorgeous is a good descriptive word. Uh-huh. Do you read the last sentence again? The
structures are so huge.
Okay. Can we only say that about the past structures, or is that or both?
What?
Is that in the past? Are they huge in the past, or huge in the present, or both?
In the past.
In the past, right, and in the present, right? Similar, no? We've definitely similarity there, no? In even like maybe today's standard, they're not huge, like skyscrapers, but there's a definite similarity that they're looking to go up, no? And the biggest building is sort of the most important one, the center one, no? So there's definitely similarities there that are interesting, no? Comparisons. What did you write?
It's the same for me. It's in two. In both, there are complex buildings.
Okay, yeah, complexity, definitely, yeah, complexity in both.
In the past, there are more green or natural places.
Okay.
And the present, I think there is more pollution.
Okay, so yeah, we're talking about now like the impact on nature, no? On the earth. Huh? So you think the old model, the old cities, you think that was obviously maybe not as damaging to the environment, no? The way that we have cities now has this impact on the earth, no? That in the past probably wasn't as big. But they definitely had some impact, no? I mean, we know that even like the civilizations from the past, and that's another key word we need to put here, no? Civilization. Past civilizations had problems themselves, no? Because of the way they were consuming, the jungle around them, no? And hunting. There was like, so there were problems even in those times. But maybe today it's on a bigger scale, no? So what else? Talking about that, no? What are the differences, no? Now, these are similarities, no? What are some of the differences? Big differences. You know what I'm telling me?
People, there are more people.
Yeah, loads more people, no? Loads more people. What else?
The necessities are different from about people.
Okay, so that comes back to sort of lifestyles, no? Necessities.
And beliefs.
Necessities and beliefs, no? And cultures, no? The way society's set up, no? Society. Anything else? Another key word? With T? Used all the time. Future.
Transport.
Okay, transport. Yeah, definitely. That's another thing we've not talked about, no? Transport in the old cities, definitely much different to the speed that we have today, no? Big T now? No? T? Big T? Big T? Technology. Yeah, definitely different. No? Even these past cities would have had their own technology. We have today's different technology. Okay, we'll talk about another big T in a minute. Let's have to watch the next section quickly. We start with what you see and reflect. Skyscraper. Skyscrapers. Skyscrapers. Yeah, I'll write it in a second. Yeah. So yeah, skyscrapers. Yeah, skyscraper. Scrape is scratch, no? So it scratches the sky, scrapes the sky. Scrape. To scrape. Scrape to scratch. I think it's a mandala, no? Is it a mandala? No?
No, because that is the monasteries and the trees or something like that. No, they have people.
Yeah, it's sort of, it's got real people, yeah, it's got people there. It's
Picture of that city, no? Something like that.
yeah, it probably has religious thing,
Yeah.
symbolism. Yeah, like the layers of humanity, you know, different people, and it's almost like this in the centre. Maybe it's like heaven or something, and they have to. I don't know. But yeah, it's got trees and clouds and stuff, and yeah, amazing detail, no? And what did they use to paint? What are they using? Yeah, it's like powder, it's like coloured sand and like just hours and hours and hours, not coloured sand, not painting with powder. It's definitely it's colourful. Okay. Laura? What did you
Relaxing places with monasteries and so colorful. The patience and the imagination of the people.
Okay, monastery, imagination. Paco?
It focuses on beliefs, a woman pray, and a group of guys dancing like a tradition, a man painting with technique based on public.
Okay, yeah, well, he's saying just.
Based on public.
Okay, religious and tradition. Yeah, religious tradition, no, or just tradition. Well, I guess in this case, they go hand in hand. Where do you think that is? Do you have any idea where that is? No? No?
What?
Where is it? I'm pretty certain this is Tibet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's,
Yeah, with the guys.
yeah.
They
The,
rock,
skinheads. They're not skinheads, they're skinheads in Tibet, no? Big problem, no? Yeah, well, I guess, I don't know what they call it. A shaved head. They have a shaved head. Shaved heads. So it's like the monks, they have this, and they cut it. I heard that they cut their hair to. It represents getting rid of the worries, throwing away the worries of the world. No? So if you have, it's like you're accumulating worries. No? So that's what it represents. I heard that it's like you're getting away the worries, no? The worries and the problems.
Okay.
Okay, let's compare that part with this section. Where is it? This is that guy who gets really creepy. He's like a performance art, and he starts like going in like kind of American Psycho style. So it's a bit different sort of lifestyle, huh? Yeah, this bit. So what are you seeing here?
Something.
Yeah, this is in Tokyo or something. Yeah, it's creepy. Create some discussion points. So, what did you see? Sorry, I'll give you a couple of. Need to finish the sentence?
I think the lifestyles of the life in general is really quicker and with the stress.
Okay, so let's use the word pace, the fast pace. Yeah, pace. The timing. Huh?
People,
more stress.
People look like it's like robots or machines.
Alright, yeah, robotic, huh? Like cogs. You know the cogs? Cogs are those, this is a common phrase. You know, in machines you have all these little cogs, huh? And they move together now to create the machine. No? So we can say cogs in a machine. People in this modern, let's say this modern lifestyle, and let's call this maybe traditional. So we've got colourful imagination here. We've got creation. We've got people like robotic, the fast pace.
Places are crowded.
Crowded. Yeah, there's not much time for sort of like reflection. No? Just be by yourself, no?
It is there is not time for anything because you have to work.
Right, yeah, no free time, no personal time, no? Like I say, no free time, no? No free time, no leisure time, yeah? Or little, no? It depends, you know? We have, well, with our lifestyles we have some free time, no? But we can imagine that some of those people that work in that kind of factory have like no free time, like literally none, no? Like, must be quite, or maybe they get Saturdays, you know? You never know, it depends, no? You get lucky, you know? Get a good one. Okay. Laura, what was here?
You can see how fast life can be. In the cities, the people are always in a hurry. In the fabrics, the persons make things like cars or, how do you say, plancha?
Irons.
Irons, yeah. Or irons in a cereal, food cereal something.
Okay, a production chain. Production chain. Yeah, this is a production chain. Mhm. Production chain. Mhm. Yeah, irons. Things you iron your clothes. Mhm. And factory. Yeah, don't make a mistake. Say fabric. Yeah, fabric. A lot of people. Factory.
And fabric is...
Fabric is this. Huh? This is fabric.
okay.
Yeah. Cloth. No, your clothes are made of fabric. Different kinds of fabric. Okay, back up.
A lot of people using transport, the spread of different cultures and tendencies.
Okay, so you're looking at a different angle now. The spread of the culture, no?
Yeah. You can see the guys with tattoos and the guys with the hairstyle.
Different hairstyles, no?
Yeah. And the industry that generates a lot of garbage or waste.
Okay, industry, and then we get waste. Okay. Yeah, there's different. You don't get much individualism, no? In a monastery, they're making but nobody. They all look the same, no? And you can't really say, no, I think my hair would be this way. I'm going to dress, put like colourful clothes on, no, or different clothes. So say, no, you can't. No? So both have sort of positive and negative things, no? Okay. What are some key words to compare the two? What are key? Can you think of a few key words? What does it make you think? Concepts, key concepts related to the two. What do they both show people doing?
I don't understand you.
Sorry, it's like a key word, a key concept. The two segments. The two different forms of life. Two different styles of creation. Both of them are creating. Or both of them are...
Well, in the monastery, I think they create more than nowadays, than here, than in the cities.
You think they actually create more in the end? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think people in the monastery use his head.
Use more of their brain, like more of their sort of power, no?
More creative, and even people talk more with others.
Okay, there's more human interaction. Like there's more sort of.
Because in the other case, is more monotonous.
Okay, yeah, monotonous, repetitive. Huh?
Yeah.
Good one. We have space. Monotonous.
Yeah. Activities
repetitive.
Are always the same.
Always the same day in, day out. No? It never changes. No? In the monastery, the painting, is going to change every time. No?
Yeah.
And have different details. No?
Only use his hands. And her brain, or his brain.
Okay, just using the hands, no? Just,
like
brains.
robots.
Like, yeah, they're not using... Okay, so in the monastery they're using more, they're acting with, talking with people, praying, looking in the sky, the mountains. No? Okay. So yeah, I mean, they're both producing something. No? And it's sort of like a use of time, no? How we use our time. No? You know, it's like the key thing is like you see that she's waiting at the end. No? And it's the same with the monks. No? It was a similar movement. No? No? So it's like, what are we producing? No? Are we going to be robots? Are we going to be in the factory? No? And that in a way has something good because I can go and buy an iron, and it makes my life better. So in a way, they are producing something for humanity in a different way. And to see that thing, okay, I can see it here, the beautiful painting. But unless I go to the monastery and like maybe they won't even let me in. No, you can't see our paintings. No, that's just for us, no, in the monastery. No? So it's that idea there. They're both producing something, and the value of that. No? And that's sort of the concluding question, and sort of to leave us thinking. Do you have another class next week? Is this the last class?
This is last class.
This is the last class?
I don't know. Yeah.
We don't know? Okay. Well, I guess to leave you thinking, the last question, no? Like, talking about China and Tibet, and what would you rather have, no? A Tibet with more factories? No? And more modernity and production and industry and cars and motorways, no? Or the old Tibet, the traditional Tibet, the interaction, no? The mountains, no? The quiet, peaceful life and producing something and artistic. No? Maybe write down your question, write down your answer quickly. Maybe just a short sentence. I would prefer, this is what I think, no? Just to finish off. I know we don't have much time, no? Maybe just a quick reflection, no? What kind of Tibet do you want for the future, no? How do you want Tibet to go? Say a monk or around, so you're talking about people, no? Among people
The
around?
nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can use this as well, amongst nature. Harmony. Another word we didn't pick up on, harmony. No, it's harmony. Is it a harmonious way of life? No? They're in harmony with nature. No? Live within nature. No? Yeah, so amongst, around nature, within nature. In harmony with is a good one. They live in harmony with each other, with nature, with the environment. Start with you, Paco. What's your final reflection?
I would like a Tibet free Tibet.
A free Tibet? Mm-hmm.
I would like a free Tibet of China. We don't have a lot of places like Tibet. And the future of the world could be like China. And the other way, Tibet will be just an extension of China. We want a Tibet quiet and peaceful, without noise, with pollution and very crowded. We have a lot of places like that, but not like Tibet.
It's good. It's good. We need to conserve places that are different, have unique lifestyle, and some peace and tranquility. If it just becomes another China, big cities and like more factories and stuff. Yeah, that would be like really sad. That would be really sad if it was all lost completely. Okay, good, man. Good. Laura?
The old Tibet is more better. China has to consider as a free place. The people that live there love his harmony life and don't want to destroy all the nature among them. They want to live with their beliefs and lifestyle.
Okay, yeah, harmonious lifestyle, yeah, and they want to live with their own beliefs. They're like quiet, peaceful people. It's good. It's good.
I think it's really important that people in Tibet have a lifestyle better than like other humans. They have to think with freedom, talk with others, because it's necessary, because they are humans. And society don't have to destroy the childhood of the kids. And everybody have to support it don't happen.
To defend Tibet and make sure it doesn't happen. No, that people like children don't end up in factories and yeah. Yeah, like we're talking about China, they won't let people talk, no, have meetings or talk about Tibet, no, or Tibet being free, you know. So it's important that people are allowed to come together, no, and choose their own sort of destiny, you know. Not having like someone saying, no, now it's going to be like this, no, and shut up, no. So, well, keep investigating if you're interested, no. Look at Free Tibet, I think it's a big organisation, and I don't know, just try to live ourselves, no, try to live as peacefully and, no, harmoniously as possible. No? Well, thank you very much. Some interesting. Nobody likes China. Everybody's against it. But yeah, I think it's important, no, that we don't all just become like a big factory. No? That's the scary future. No? It's just everyone's just in a factory. No? But I don't know. I think robots. Huh? Robots are gonna find robots. Real robots. Huh?